How is everybody? I'm hoping everyone is well. Whoa, holy shitballs. It is currently here where I'm sat, 30 degrees. What does that equate to in Fahrenheit? Let me just check. That equates to no, wrong chart. It's that one. 30 degrees. That is 86 Fahrenheit. It's a bit fucking warm. Volume low. Oh shit. Just bear with me. Let me see what I can do. I've had to reset everything. Audio. Meter, fast speed, advanced. Just bear with me 1 second. That's video capture. I've just got to remember my way around. General. That's that. Snapshot. Sensitivity. Projections. Do. I did have it that not in this humidity, birdie. It is absolutely fucking damn my head in. Bitrate, channel, meter, fast, advanced, default, hotkeys. No, I don't want hotkeys. Mic audio. Looks like I'm going to be seeing about this. I've got my mic turned right up. Let's see if I can turn it up any more. Advanced audio properties. Aha, right. Let's percentage. Is that any better? Or do I need to... Aha, would help if I was changing the right one. There you go, is that any better? Or is that too much now? Oh. Right, let's have a look. Who have we got in chat? We have, top of the shop, we have Mr. the Sexy Birdman from the land down under. We have Leander Morgan. We have Tim No Zebras. We have Freerider Vapor. We have Jaff Vapes, Mr. Hairy Hands himself. And that's it for the time being. We do have more, but they're being quiet. Oh Jesus, 100% humidity. Fuck that for Gamma Smarters. I've got the air cooler on If that is being picked up, I apologise. Let me know and I'll turn it down. Oh, and we will have a little bit of fun there. I've got a few things to build today. I have the Hammer of God. I'm gonna bite the bullet. I'm gonna cough lungs. It's gonna be a fun one. I haven't hit serious parallel in can't heat it. I sit there and it's like I've got the air cooler on. It's on full bollock at the minute, just to try and keep me and everything cooled down. I might have to get one on standby. It's either that or my house will fall out. One of the two. It is going to be a bit of a giggle. I've got a nice cold beer to cool me down. Supersized Corona. Whee! There you go. Because we's family. I'm going to finish the rest of my Coke first. Ice cold beer, yes. Coke has to be room temperature. Don't know why. I'm sweating like a fat kid in a sweet shop, Jaff. I really am. It's one of those. It's a wonder you haven't seen me leaking already. But I'm gonna have a bit of a buffet. I do have other things to build as well. I've got a borrow to build. I've got the Hammer of God. Dude, Jaff, I sat here last night, back door open, well, back patio door open, air cooler on, and one of my twins turned around, closed the back door, and as soon as you close the back door, bump. I was like, yeah, that's the unofficial tap out. Sleep. Mark Smith, how you doing? Building coils, not too bad. Cooking dinner. I've done a barbecue chicken. Well, it's like a barbecue chicken kebabs, but I took them off the kebabs, off the kebab sticks, and cooked them on a hot plate, and then done a nice salad with tortilla wraps, and then yeah, this heat has just played absolute havoc with my stomach. I don't normally eat a great deal when it's like this. I used to do full Sunday roasts, and I would end up just, no, nope, I'll have that later when it's cool, and that'll be me. But going on to the buffet, I'll just plop down to the table cam, and we have the top side with the Nightmare 25 on there, with a, come on, a 0.14 build, 90 watts. Let's just darken that down a bit so you can see the screen. Come on. 90 watts. Come on. Behave. There we go. That's got 0.14, 90 watts. Then we have my new top side, courtesy of Nick from America. Jenny played Postman Pat and got it into the UK, and then posted it out to me. That is currently running 100 watts at a 0. Not right, it's hovering between 0.908 on that one, and that's it at the moment. Fuck. Look, I'm out of practice. Leave me alone. Don't start laughing just yet. It's been a while since I've streamed. On the black one, I am running Wicked Addictions All Day Long Vanilla Custard, and on the orange one, I'm running this, which is Legio X Britannia. I tend to mix up a couple of bottles with nicotine and then dump them in there. I'm also going to be running the Furion later. Yes, Jaff will like this because it is stabilised piss, but I'm hoping I can get hold of a new one that is the black and brass, and then I'm gonna kiss this one goodbye. That one has had on it the TM24 with a 0.31, no 0.3 alien in there, again with the stabilised piss top cap. But it's a good little unit. I've got something that I'm going to be reviewing, well, open the box and first look, first build, and that is going to be the Requiem by Thundercloud and El Mono Vapador, which, from what I've heard, is a very tidy little tank, RBA tank, that will be going in the stubby, and that's my all-dayer. Well, that used to be my all-dayer, since I updated this to this, well, from that to this at Expo, this has been my all day. I haven't put it down at all. I've run it every day for, well, since May, and I love it. I really do. It's a solid, reliable little dual battery squonker. I do like my Furion as a mech squonk, but it's a little bit needy, as in it's very needy. I tend to run 0.09 to a 0.1 build on it, and it doesn't like it. It likes a 0.3 with a single build, and it's rock solid. Hang on a second. I'm getting warnings off your streamers. Oh, fuck off. But because the contact is that small, arc burn is an absolute bitch. I've had to replace the contact on it twice, which is rare. Joker, how you doing? I'm sitting here sweating nuts, and I'm gonna crack open fuck all. There we go. Don't want to waste beer. Let me just. I don't want to get beer over me build mats, because that's not very professional. Oh, right. Let's see if I can put a poll up in chat. Okay. No. Let's go for that one. Pop out of chats on here. Timestamp. It's not even letting me put a fucking. Aha, right. Start a poll. And add an option of and start the poll. There we go. I want, yeah, that's that. We'll run that for a couple of minutes. So, how's everyone's week been? Hopefully, everyone's had a good weekend. I know the weather's been absolutely glorious over here. A bit overcast today, but it's still been absolutely... my sweaty bits have got sweaty bits. Well, if we meet in the middle between us and Tim, we should be good. How's things going on this? Oh, the Valhalla. People just want to see me go to the hospital. I'm trying to get. Dude, it's one of those. We've just had the good news of my sister-in-law. She had a tumour here. Had chemo. That was started chemo just before Christmas. Well, just before New Year. She had a few health issues in between. Done her last round of chemo, then had another what looked like a growth on the base of a tonsil, but that's been went for a PET scan, and she's currently in remission. So that's the one bit of good news that we have got with that. We had that the other week. But yeah, it's wishes go out to your brother Tim. I lost my dad to cancer when I was 12, so I know exactly where it's... Oh yeah, good news is always a lift. Watching Craig's show yesterday, chemo is kicking Neil's backside at the moment. I've got to phone him and have a catch up. Jeez, yeah, it's one of those. We've got various tests going on. We've lost members of the family to various types of cancer, and it's fucking scary. It really is. Oh. Yeah, it really is. Yeah, I'm good. It's Jeff. It's one of those. I've we've been busy. Um, in real life, hence why no streams. It's been hectic as all hell with the twins doing their 400 watts my ass. Um, I, I haven't done anything like that in a long while. You've seen me do 09 on a 21 and I've coughed my lungs up. So this is going to be watching me pull this bad boy is going to be no. I know this is your starter kit, Birdie, but it's been 3 years since I used to run a mech on the regular. No longer than that. It's been since 2020. No, Birdie. No. I finally caught the Legion show on Sunday for the first time, and supported Birdie Legion, and I'm terrible with names. Take a teaspoon of cement. I think Miss will be calling the fucking cement truck. Bury me after hitting the hammer. Squiddly, that's the one. See, my brain's boiled, and I'm adding alcohol to it. Yee. Right, 71% have said Valhalla. So the Valhalla it is. And yeah, it's time to put up and shut up and just fucking get on with it. Right, let's go down, put these. I'm not 100% sure, Birdie. These are 4 mils. No. I tested it on my series, my normal series build, which is a 2.8. No. Nope. My dear God, that was just fucking scary. That was like the fires of hell. My asshole would have dropped out and gone if I'd have carried on doing that. Oh, I'd go for a copper. This is going to be about a 0.4. Just so everyone knows. I'm not being stupid. There are no batteries in there. No, okay, I'll cope with that. I don't mind playing pussy for a bit. If I remember what I built these to, because I built these a little while ago. Well, quite a while ago. No. Oops, sorry. Let me just zoom in a little bit. There you go. Behave. Right, that's the coils in. And okay. Not building on that. Fuck it, yes I will. Oh, nice. Is that from our man Craig? How many of those 45 hours have I got? Off the top of my head, not 100% sure. A lot of the stock has had to go back to right, let's Oh, 40 Ripsaw. I built that is wicked to hear, Leander. Sorry, I missed it. Um, Loving the overpowered with the '07 Vipers, setting the fire alarm off. Nice. That's when you know you've got a good unit. Mine, I can vape under my smoke detector all day long. Nothing. Turn round. I put a slice of bacon under the grill, and it says no. Instantly. I never had. Well, I built Vic's Ripsaw when he first got his at Expo, and he. Yes, I may vape at Tootie Puff level. I've vaped at 40 watts for 35, 40 watts at 0.35 for best part of 4 years. So yes, I've developed baby lungs, pussy lungs, whatever you want to call them. That will change. That's that. That's them with no hot spots. $200 watts. And that is glowing like a treat. I've got to have a word of my with my build. No, the normals. Oh, what was the final resistance? Yeah. Good thinking, Birdman. I forgot. Pre-fire was 0.2. What? Okay. It's reading 0.3. 7.7. No, ooh. I'm always careful around oh, I know why. It's because I used the wrong pin. That's a 3.5mm pin, not a 4. But I want to get some 5s and do some big boy coils in there. Right. Let's get some cotton in there. Not with that much cotton, I won't. Well, actually. Yeah, might do. What's that? Perfect for watching my lungs fly through my bunghole. Let's turn that down a little bit because I don't like the glare. Get rid of that. And that. Oh, this is going to be mega spicy. Yeah, the resistance is what I used to do on my old Hammer of God, the D18. I used to do 0.27 on that. Nah. Vaping a foul wouldn't be even fucking spicy for you, Birdie. Vaping on red hot ghost peppers and shit like that wouldn't be spicy for you. As you say, you do 100 watts on a fucking borrow. I'm like, I need to get me a good mech borrow and see what the deal is. I'm tempted to either speak to Uncle Stuart and have one made with silver contacts, or go down the route of zero. Let's get rid of you. wonder where Bunny is tonight, because she normally tunes in. With this heat, hopefully she's got the barbecue on. And her and Darren are having a bit of a laugh and a giggle and a beer. Hashtag who needs dental tools. Nice little pair of pointy tweezers. Shit, and I hate this. I hate the feel of juice. Let me just plunk that up. I hate the feel of juice on my hands, and I've gone and spilt some on my build cover, and you'll see me, Scott, Mr. Wood, the mankini wearing deviant from down south. Have you paid a visit to the old people's home yet, or are you still away? Oh. You've came in at just the right point where you can see me. See my ass fall out through my, well, my lungs fall through my ass. Hang on, let's. This is where I hide the batteries for the Valhalla. Well, for the hog. Yeah, I think it's about right, because I know this is going to kill me. And more than likely do horrible things to me. Right, let's get these batteries out of the cases. These are all married for the Hammer of God. And they live in there. Right. Let's have a look. Minus. Positive. Or is that the wrong? Positive. Where did I put the top cap? There's the top cap. and then I always place it so the switch, well, the catch is set for the front, always, so I know that it's set up right. Now then, juice, I am looking for where's it gone? There you go, a bit of Compo G, King's Custard. Oh jeez. Let's find the fire button. There's the fire button. This is going to be a bit on the scary side. Oh, and very spitty as well. Fuck me, it's fucking hungry. Yes, I did make sure that the normal pin is in there, not the squonk pin. Ooh. Fuck me, how much juice does it take? Huh. The more it spits at me, the more I'm scared. Just bear with me 2 seconds. Right, I'm back. Oh. I'm not touching the cock. The cock's perfectly safe. I'm scared. Oh. How is you, Hanky? Oh. Pardon me. No, fuck you. Right, let's get this over and done with. Let's get the ambulance crew on speed dial, because I'm gonna cough a fucking lung up. Oh, yes. You're gonna go and molest our Graham? Not till Thursday 2 AM. Is that when you land, or is that when you leave? Not. I haven't done too bad. One cough. What's the watts? The watts, if I remember rightly, was 7. No, the watts were. No, it's 21. Just a standard 21 hanky. Point three. Bang on the nail. And I love these. Yes, I'm taking little pulls. I don't care if I've got baby lungs. Nah. 0.1. I'm doing 90 on top side. 0809. Leave my balls alone, they don't work. I got took to the vets after having the twins, and they don't work. No, not firing them at 200. That's 0809 at 100 watts. Look at that one, Hanky. So I've got the pair of them, and loving. I think they've all gone fucking sleep. Oh, okay. Well, Hanky, not Hanky Birdie, you need to take care. I saw the scar on your barnet on Sunday where you cracked your head open. Oh, fuck me! I'm starting to leak already. Yes, I'm back on Tuesdays. It's my normal spot, and that's how it's going to be. I will try and build. I used to be for me, Birdie, when I was working on the building sites. But 1,000 watts. Oh, fuck no. 1,000 watts. I'd definitely. It'd be like me vaping on blackcurrant. My throat would close up and my lungs would fall through my ass. And the vaping Aussie sat there looking at me at Expo. And he's like, oh, I ain't giving you a kiss. Literally, the words came out of his mouth. Oh, I ain't giving you a kiss of life. The lad that I'd just done the build for, he was like, builder's rights, and just hands me his mod. I didn't see what juice he was putting in, and it was a stacked 0.27 build. Took a big hit. Soon as it hit the back of my throat shut off, and I went several colours of red as I'm literally. No, I've got nothing that'll do 1,000. I've got literally nothing that'll do 1,000. I wish I did, but if I did, it'd be up here. It'd be up there in the collection, and it'd be a showpiece. Well, it actually wouldn't be up there, it'd be in one of these two as a showpiece. You can't see it from here, but a majority of my Atty stands are in here. My hogs live in there. My Vape Smarter 3Y skulls lives up there, and a lot of my tube mechs live up there in the rack. I will be getting more. The problem is I drive a lot, so I don't actually. That's what converted me over to borrow. No, it's double-sided sticky tape. No, Hanky, it's an IKEA. It's got 2 support brackets that come in underneath. Held up with Bluetooth. The shelf will be changing slightly. I've got to adjust a few bits and pieces, and then move other stuff around, and that will change. Yes, I know I need to sort out the squeak, but I like this chair. It's so comfy. Look, don't be telling everybody. Look, don't be telling everyone about my blue tack. Everything else is held on my blue tack. Look, see? Stop giving me fucking secrets away. But that's the next thing on the agenda is a new chair at some point. But I do have to work on at point 3. They're still angry. They're proper rowdy little buggers. Spitty as well, which I don't overly enjoy. Pardon me. Oh, that's what made me cough. I wanted to burp. Right. Start a poll. No, it is not Pound Shop Punk Rock Vapor. I'm not trying to copy anybody else. I will actually be doing builds and tutorials in video format. Once I've figured out the editing, I'm just I know. I've always said to punk rock, you do you, fuck what anyone else thinks. That's my mantra, and that's what I will stick to. And up for build next. Everyone does their own thing differently. I'm coping with the kit that I've got. I'm trying to what comes in from the coils is going back out for wire, envelopes, pots, labels. This is all run by what comes in off the coils. So it's one of those. If people want to watch me, they watch me. If they don't, they don't. I understand life's life. My content may not be up to everybody. These crowns, I want to know, what the hell do we get for the fucking XP points? Yeah, exactly. It's literally, you do you, and if people don't like what you're doing, there's a little button. There's a little button there. You click back, and it takes you out. Host gives away free makes. I wish. I honestly do. Just a little reminder, up for grabs on the Punk Rock Vapors auction. There's a keen, Temple 25, both in black. There is a hoodie. There is a tub of cotton. Not this one, because this one is empty. Well, there's that much left on it. You can't find that button. Good, you're fucking stuck. 30 quid worth of coils, and some battery wraps as well. It's easily, well, 40 quid. That's another 35, 40 quid. Cotton, £5. 30 quid worth of coils, 30 quid worth of hoodie, and a cuddly toy. Oh, don't tell him things like that, Tim. No, keep him here. I'll try and stick him in the fucking Matrix. Actually, no. What am I winning? It's my donation to Neil's auction on Thursday. It's a keen, a Temple 25, a pot of fuzz cotton, battery wraps, 30 quid worth of cotton, and a hoodie. That is what's up for grab. Oh fuck! Who's told him how to get out? But Hanky in the Matrix, that would be fucking scary. Hanky's search history is 30 quid's worth of cotton. I don't actually use that much cotton. Yes, it looks as though I've wasted a load, but I haven't in reality. It's just from fluffing out and you want to escape room with G. No, you'd padlock all the fucking doors and keep them in there. No, I said 30 quid's worth of coils, a tub of cotton, a keen, Temple 25, battery wraps and a hoodie. You get me, birdie. Hanky in the Matrix is that'd be scary. If I did say cotton, it was in error. I don't have 30 quid's worth of cotton because I don't use 30 quid's worth of cotton. Actually, no, I still don't have 30 quid's worth of cotton. That's my cotton tub. Some cheap shit, fucking organic cotton. A couple of tubs of Fibre Freaks. Bit of Muji. I did have some cotton gods, but I give it away at Expo. I've got a couple of tins of fuzz because I like fuzz. Jaff was supposed to give me a bag of Jafferton X at Expo, but I'm still waiting. Where's the sheep? I don't have any sheep. I've got a tortoise. I got stupid. It goes mountaineering and falls over. And I have a stupid cat that sees a bird and then jumps into the patio doors. I know. He's one of these. Mrs. Pugger Vapor, Amy, I hope you're doing well. About as well as you can be. Oh. Finally built the Valhalla and Craig missed it. Oh, we've got people coming back in. Alright, what have we got? We've got Mellow. What's up? My internet's playing silly beggars. It really is. The reason I had to put the Be Right Back screen on is my wife wanted some pop and some snackage. And I got it through on the PC, not a problem. On my phone, it's only just come back. It's only just come in. Pardon me. That last pull on the Valhalla, I've had a spit back and it's caught the back of my throat. But yep. The poll. Oh, people want to see the profile. Okay. 20-second pull. Not a hope. Not a hope. I haven't got a 20-second pull on the top side. Not enough power because it causes spittage. They're aliens as well, which do tend to spit more. That gas of the alcohol's not helping. I'm gonna have to get myself another one. Shit, no! I've got baby lungs. Leave me alone. Good, Amy. Let's go out to Amy. Does help if I remember to squonk. No comment, Birdie. Yee. This is going to need a bit of a... Oh, buddy! How you doing? What's up? Pardon me. No, it's alright. Maybe. Oh, shit. did say earlier that you hadn't been in yet, Bunny. I am back to my normal Tuesday slot. I am going to be trying to do a couple of videos of builds, see how that goes. Oh, that's it. All the love's going around. We'll put some of those in. Fuck's sake, where are they? Where you gone? There you are. We'll have some of them in for everybody watching. Right. I'm going to build on the profile, and no, I am not going to be using mesh. I hate mesh with a passion. Let me just get rid of that. We'll stick that on this one. Pardon me. And bring the wattage down. I know you can't see what I'm doing. But I'm literally just bringing the wattage down, so remember. Watts, that's good enough for me. No, I don't want joules. Fuck off. That's all I want. Josh, oi fucking oi. How you doing, Josh? I will have to nip out because that ain't gonna last me a build. See, told you. Do I need to pay? I don't know. I haven't figured that one out yet. Don't do it. Right, the crown thing is to say that you are the top commenter. The XP that you've earned from that, fuck knows. I've been top of the shop with Benny's and an X amount of XP. I go to click on it and it says, yeah, it tells it. I click on the XP and it gives me the option to do a superchar, which is fucking doing my head in. I at least want to have it so it unlocks an emoji or something. No, I had 335 on Benny's on Sunday. Bunny. Right, let's drop down to the table. Right, let me just zoom in a bit, because this is a fucking tiny little deck. Let me know if it's clear. Yeah, that'll do. I know! And it's like, I think it was Cloud Chucker. He took over my number one spot on Benny's, and I was like, come on, at least give me something. But he gave me nothing. And I felt cheated and wronged and all sorts. Right, there it is. I'm just gonna plonk that to one side. And that because I keep bashing my knuckles off it. I'm just upping the diameter on the coil from 3 to a 3.5. And then I will snip the legs. I didn't even get first on my own show. Let's bring that down. But the only reason I come in first on Benny's is to wind Hanky up. Get rid of that one. Well, you're first now, birdie. You got your little chofty badge. I'm just going to make sure that it's not touching the posts, so it needs rolling over slightly. And bringing up. Oop. So there you go, it's not touching the posts. And a 0.35 will fit in there. Long tongue and take the teeth out. As I brought up in the Laid Back Vape show yesterday, a little bit of popping candy on the end of your tongue. Oh yes. That'll make them. That'll make it go ooh. Hear that? Ooh, oh, what the fuck? There you go. Oh, 2.9. Nice. That's post reading. Let's just turn that down. 2.9, 35 watts. Yeah, this one doesn't. They are married batteries, but one is having a bit of a dicky fit. So but 35 watts on that, quite happy. And that's going to live on the Furion for a little while.
Dad, can you get my melatonin out of the drawer in one few minutes? I can't look at what's in there.
Okay, you can't look at what's in there. Okay, hang on. 2 seconds while I just. Very true, very true, Birdie. Just bear with me 2 seconds while I sort out one of my Sprog's medication. I'm back. I'm back. Oh, good, good. You're hydrating. Tim, let's catch up. Yeah. Behave. My bear wants to. I've got one that'll drink rum quite happily, and the other one won't. No, he's getting fucking head on it. Oh. Don't know about the vicar coming round. The fucking bishops come round. Fucking white rim round the top of that. Bless you, child, for I have sinned. Fiddly diddly 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 fiddly 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 diddly. Right, where was I? Oh yes. I'm just trying to get this thing to fire on the Furion. Aha. And I've got a feeling that the 510 isn't long enough. Shh. Yeah. I forgot about that. Who'd you give that away to? If you're giving a Furion away, you should have given it this way. I love the Furion. Yes, it's needy. It's like a fucking Kardashian.
I assume the cigarette butt that I just found in the fridge is yours.
No, put it in there.
What's either yours or mine?
What was I looking for? Oh yeah. Kids. It does work. Oh no! Never had Max Squonk. I've had a couple of Max Squonks and I love them. My last profile was on the Galactica.
Fuck.
No, can't find it. Oh. It's an Italian-made mech squonk, and it was all carbon fibre. And some dickhead at Expo 2019 nicked it. Cool. Right. My son has just shown me this. This is some of the artwork that he does. Just for shits and giggles. And that is actually pretty damn cool. But yeah, the Galactica was absolutely gorgeous. I had it for one day and somebody fucking nicked it like a fucking little cocksucking retard. I know, Birdie. He actually wanted to go into animation, and like art and design, but the college that we've applied for has been an absolute dickhead, and just turned around and said, nah, that's not happening. Even though he does have a right to go there, the authorities have basically said, yeah, we're out of money, go fuck yourself. And that's no word of a lie. The college itself was said we're waiting on one teacher's coming from the authorities, but he's 99% in. That day we had a phone call from the local authorities, basically, yeah, because another option that wasn't actually in our choices, we only had one choice, which was a college called Hereward. Very small, very select, as in, and it deals with special needs. Mitchell is selective mute, ASD, sensory processing disorder. He's also got anxiety and other things as well. When we tried to get him into City College, he was like, came out, didn't speak to me for the rest of the night. Nathaniel had an appointment at City College at after school. I couldn't even get Mitchell into the doors. But City College said, yeah, we can meet his needs, and the local authorities basically said, yeah, Hereward's off the board. You've got either City College or adult education. Adult education don't do the course that he wants, so we're fucked. But he's got to be in education for X amount of time now. John BBG, how you doing? Oh. So yeah. Basically, the government has basically said that local authorities have got to basically start refusing people because they've got no fucking funding. So we've got another fight on our hands with the local authority to get the boy into get my boy into a placement that is going to actually be beneficial to him, and it fucking sucks because we shouldn't need to fight for something that we're entitled to because he has an education, health and care plan. Oh yeah, it's still 27 at the moment, and that's with my air cooler on. That's been some of the fight that we've been dealing with. Last week, hence why when I said I'd be doing a show last week and it didn't end up, it's basically because we've been fighting that constant battle with the local authorities. Basically what we've been told is, yeah, you're going to wait for the paperwork to come through from the local authorities basically saying, yeah, this placement can give him, no, they've actually put him down as educational service, adult education services. But then adult education services don't do an art and design course. It's all vocational shit, which means he's not going to actually gain anything towards the career that he wants. So fuck you, local authorities. You're a bunch of shitbags and I don't give a fuck. Just because you're told to save money. It was bad enough with Nathaniel with his EHCP. We were basically told, yeah, he's not going to get one because we've got no budget. And his SEN coordinator turns around and says, I've got kids here that don't need an EHCP but I've got one that needs an EHCP but can't get one, and basically being told tough shit by the local in not actually being told tough shit, but the next best thing to tough shit by the local authorities. And I've been fighting and fighting and fighting since they were 6. A decade. To get my boys an EHCP. And it's not worth the paper it's fucking written on. Sorry for my rant. That's me over. That's a point to come on, focus. 0.28, 35 watts. Turn that up, up a bit. Just to wind Hanky up if he's still in. And to be honest, the flavour of this is not bad. As a single coiler, on the profile, I've literally took the spring out, the little nubbin out from under the where the mesh goes. A single coiler, that is absolutely banging. And for some reason I've got juice on my hands and it does my head in. So out comes the wipes. Lurking at work. You lurk away, just don't get caught, Josh. Yeah, but Birdie, you're lurking at work, and if you're not paying attention, you could end up fucking killing you. Right, I've actually put a single coil in the profile, Josh. Let me just go down to the table cam. Focus. Come on, focus. Literally, instead of using the mesh, I've put a single coiler in there, and it's a little bit angry for what it is. view to flats not suitable. And this is from private renter. Yeah, that's the problem with the council now. Basically, when we were looking for this, looking around, we were first on the list at for a new build on the old Tile Hill College site. 4 bedrooms, and we looked at it. It was a corner property, small garden. Neh. But it had a fair sized kitchen, an okay sized front room, a little bit small but cosy. Utility room, master bedroom with ensuite, and a dressing area. Then you had a bathroom and 2 more a bathroom, a separate toilet, and another bedroom. Upstairs, 3rd floor, you had 2 bedrooms, a bathroom and a shower room, and a separate toilet. And because we'd viewed it, that was one of our chances. We were second on the list. First on the list was actually there at the viewing. The look on her face was like, yeah, we're not getting this. She's there running around as though she's won the lottery. And okay, we then got a viewing of another 4 bedroom, just literally in sight of the first place, and I literally stood in the doorway of the kitchen. I could put my hand out and I could touch the countertop. Galley style kitchen, with room for an under counter fridge, an under counter freezer, a washer dryer, a small slimline cooker with a front room stroke diner, downstairs toilet. Upstairs you got 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. 3rd floor, 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. And it was like, it was a 1 bedroom with 3 box rooms. The garden itself, we'd got a radiator in the front room that was bigger than the amount of grass that we'd got, and they slapped a fucking garden shed in the middle of it. And it's like that. It's not practical. It really isn't practical. 4 kids, 2 at 18 months. It's not fit for purpose. For our purpose. 2 adults and 3 older kids, maybe. But it was literally, the grass was barely bigger than my workspace here. That's it. We're all going to birdies. he'll have tent city out outside the front, outside his back gate. Well, back door. Actually, no, because everything wants to fucking kill you in Australia. Apart from that little fucking thing that I sent you the other week in DM. Fuck me! I'll just move into one of the slots in the double garage, birdie. Be good. I can burn meat with the best of them. Oh, John, the second property we looked at. Bearing in mind we were in a 2-bedroom with two older children and two twins at 18 months, well, less than 18 months. We'd have had to have got rid of the dining table, the fridge, the freezer, the washing machine, tumble dryer, the beds, because the master bedroom wasn't big enough for a king size, and the wardrobe space. The two big uns had mid sleepers. We'd have had to have got rid of them because they didn't fit. Our two older ones have flown the coop, and yeah, we don't have contact with them. That's through their choice. We are we will be in the next month or so, be ripping out our bedroom, and well, first of all we're going to decorate down here, the stairs, and then our bedroom. Our bedroom is going to get everything pulled out, moved around, and then one of the bedrooms is going to be like a walk-in wardrobe, closet for us. So then our room is left with maximum space so Rona can get into the bedroom. Yeah, dressing room. So then we have a room, we have the master room. The boys both have a big room, and then the box room is going to be basically a dressing room to store lots of clothes. Not mine. But yeah. Right. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna hit the record button, and my eldest is nearly 30. our eldest was born in 2000. Funny you should say that, Birdie. When I left my ex-wife, I literally had three bin bags and a carrier bag. When the carrier bag had my clean uniform in it, my ex-wife turned lazy bitch, and she'd get up in the morning and she'd go straight down to mum's. I was working, all the hours God sent, and yeah. But enough about her. It's beyond that. Right, we have left. Unfortunately, I left on the 19th of December, and I went down on the went back on the 29th to actually go and pick up a couple of bits that I needed, and the house had been basically robbed. All the electricals apart from the washing machine and the freezer had gone out the back door, because as soon as I'd walked out, she went off and down her mum's and didn't lock up. So yeah, one of those. But I walked into that relationship with no debt, and yeah, I left and I was in debt, and I had to basically use her divorce papers to actually get our first property. Because as daft as it sounds, and people say that it was a rebound at the time. I left my ex-wife on the 19th of December. I'd met Rona on Valentine's Day. And we've been together ever since, nearly 28 years. So that was a bloody good rebound. Right, let's sort this fucking focus out. There you go. Get rid of that. And there we have the final build of the night. The Requiem by Thundercloud and El Mono Vapador. And I didn't hit fucking record. I'll do that now. So that's now recording. Yeah, let me just cover them up. Thundercloud on that side, Facebook and Instagram, and then on that side, Thundercloud. On the back, all the gumph and what's in it. comes in a very, very nice looking tin. Let's just turn the brightness down a little bit. And then we'll have a look inside. We have one tank. We have an array of pins. We have a little coily device looking thing. We have a bag of bits with O-rings, grub nuts, and the little blocking okay. You've got 3 air holes at the front, but they only give you 2 blocking grub nuts. So if you wanted to go from just a bottom airflow, you can. So that's a bit of a little yeah, in my view. And you get some Requiem 2-core Clapton coils, N80 26 times 238, 3mm ID, and they're supposed to come out at 2.8. Well, 0.28. And yeah, they're going to go back in that. All of this lot is going to go back in as well. I put this in just to see how what a 5-wrap coil would look like. I haven't fired it, and I'm not going to, because I'm going to put some Borrow Aliens in there. It was just a look and see type of a deal. And as you can see, that coil has not been fired. It won't get fired. It's going to go in the bin. The deck comes apart, absolute piece of piss. That's the top part of the deck, well, the bottom part of the deck, the chimney section. Holy shit! Just bear with me 1 second. I'm just trying to undo that top section Fuck me. I'm not wrecking a pair of tweezers doing it. I'm doing it both ways. What I've got to do to get into it. Who's fucking right? And I'd actually undone this once, and it was harder. It was as hard the first time. That thread tolerance is ridiculous. It really is. That is a major down point. If that's how it's going to lock up, and jam up just for just at hand, because I actually left this hand tight. And if that's what it's going to do at hand tight, that is silly. And I've already got paint. I've already just knocked a paint chip off my finger. As you can see, that's if you do happen to tighten up a little bit too tight, that binds at the bottom so easily. That's a big turn off if you want to take the tank apart to swill it out for juice and anything else. I'm not saying it's a bad part of the design, but for some reason come on. I would have allowed for like an O-ring or something to go in between the threads and the chimney, just to give you that little bit of breathing room and allow you to, fuck's sake, allow you that little bit of breathing room to put it together. And take it apart. Because if you haven't got the strength in your hands, that will be impossible to undo. And when I did do it up, I literally just snugged it up so it just makes contact. When I took it apart and had a quick look, because I did try and take it apart just to see how it goes, and that's been left for a week. That's a hard sell in my view. But I do like the design, the amount of chamber space. They're pluses. I'm not bagging out on it. That's just my personal view. Let me just swap out that. John McClintock, how you doing? I'm just building the Requiem. I've found one thing that I'm not overly keen on with it. And that's the chimney. It locked up tight, locked up like a prison, and it actually hurt my hands to the point where I'd got to put something in a pair of pliers to get that extra leverage to get it to actually bite and spend some the Nightmare 25. The Nightmare 25 is absolutely brilliant. I've got it on there. It's not that's not the Nightmare 25 drip tip, but pull that down a touch. So it's just above the airflow pin. Just change the brightness so you can see pre-fire is 0.25. There you go, you can see the hot spots. Mickey love, how you doing? How was your time away? Post fire. Ow, just burnt my fingers. There you go. Post fire 0.28. But saying that, it hasn't got juice on it, hasn't broken in. Two direct hits in the chest. Oh, while I'm waiting for that to cool down, I will pull that up. Let people have a laugh and a joke as I did build the Hammer of God and the Valhalla 40. First pull always gets me. But yeah, built that. That's 0.3 on a jewel, and yeah. Baby lungs, I know. It's a bit of a difference. 90 watts to a fucking monster. If it was 4 years ago, I'd have been hitting that on a 10-second pull. But it's not 3 years ago. So yeah, hashtag baby lungs, hashtag pussy. I don't give a fuck. But in October that is going to be my daily carry for Expo. And yeah, I've got juice on the look down table, and my hands are covered, and it's seriously done my head in. I hate the feel of juice. I've been vaping for nearly 15. But yeah, fucking. I've never once liked the feel of juice, and for some reason, I've spilt some somewhere, and it's. Yee. I think something did leak. But it's leaked that way along here, because it's all on my forearms, where my forearms are sitting on the table. Darren. Yes, I've got baby lungs. I used to do 08. Oh, oh, oh. But it's going to inflict violence. Are you going to show it on your OnlyFans? If not, just don't tell Hanky. YouTube Premium. Right, let's see how this is going to go for a first build. This is a little bit of waste. There's me. There they are. I'm in two minds whether to actually build it so it's the cotton is going through the bottom of the deck, or just sitting flush with the deck. Me personally, I would go with just through the deck. So it soaks up more juice. He's frightened of technology. Me personally, I would... Come on, focus. Hang on. Oh, focus, you stupid dickwad. There you go. I would put it through, just sit it through the two juice reliefs, and I would personally trim it just underneath, and that's what I'm going to do. I've watched no videos on this whatsoever. So I am going totally blind with it. Just bring that up a little touch. So it looks a bit like that. Actually, raise that up a touch. And that one. So it just sits under the deck of the chimney. Yep. And sits in like that. I'm just fluffing it out in the juice well of the deck. And this is the first time I've built on this, so my big concern is that the way the juice well is, will it just flood or will it sit there and take it nicely? That's it. That's it put together. Like so. It does have bottom airflow coming through there and through there, but unfortunately, because I'm going to be using it on the stubby, the airflow is going to be pretty much redundant. Does look nice. It does look nice in the stubby. As I've said, I do have a few concerns, and we'll see how they come about. Just juice that up. Not too much. Put the tank together. and then because it's a new build that I haven't built on before, I'm only going to half fill it. Birdie's back, welcome back, back again. Birdie's back, tell a friend. I've only just put enough in there to cover the deck, to see, well, cover the chamber and see if it's going to leak. And it doesn't seem as though it wants to leak, which is good. So I have put juice in there, and it has soaked up. So that's where did that come from? I've got seepage. Why have I've got seepage from this back seal. Is that because I've not done it up tight enough and it's got to be done tighter than an ounce chuff? I don't know. And I've got to get some more fucking wipes to wipe my hands because I've got leakage on my fingers. Warthog, how you doing? Going to the bog to dump truck. Oh, is that? Oh, dump trucks. Okay. Well, we call a bog the equivalent of a toilet, or slang for a toilet. But that's it put together, and it's got a small amount of juice in there to make sure it's not gonna leak like a motherfucker. You're gonna drop the kids off at the pool. It's got battery in it. No, it's... We're not playing this fucking game again. Yeah, it's still alive. Kind of. creating a politician. Fair play. So what the fuck? Ah, fair enough. Right. Just checking on something. Because why not? Oh, I'm trying to remember the light. Is yours a light power fixture or a light heat fixture, or is yours a heat and light fixture? Fuck off. That's better. This fly's gonna end up fucking dead. One is heat and separate for light. Ah, gotcha. Is it 510 or LED? Or 510 LED? I will find the name of the one that we use for the snake and the tortoise for the heat. And I'll drop you a line, Warthog. Come on. There you go. It's 0.29, 45 watts. And we'll go over to that. Now that's my happy space. I don't run infrared on the tortoise, but I do have a heat stroke light bulb that does UV. Because it's on a 4 foot viv for the tortoise. The snake has a ceramic heat bulb with LEDs that have a UV All right. Are you gonna go T5 or T8 LEDs? Oh, that's. Just bring that down a touch because 45 watts. They're not massively. It's not massively angry. But saying that, I bet you it soaked up all the juice that I did put in there. Yeah, pretty much. So I'm going to put a bit more juice in there. Because it's a new build, something that I haven't built before, I've just put enough to wet the coils. I'd love to go to Dallas. Yeah, still alive. Yes, I did say I was still alive, Hanky, when you first asked. Oh. But now it's going to go into... I'm alive, I think. Yeah, it's... Oh, you bastard. I'm dead from the neck up. Well, who's dead from the neck up? Me or Hanky? To be honest, I haven't hit a borrow since Expo, and that's actually quite good on flavour. Take your pick. Right, I have been live now for way longer than... Only on Sundays, Hanky. Shit, 3 hours. Didn't intend to be this long, but yeah, it's the first one back. We'll be back next Tuesday. I'm gonna sneeze. Or maybe not. But if there's anything that you'd want to see with the channel, inbox me either via WhatsApp, email, which is on the website, cccoils.uk. No, it's Ian Nelson at cccoils.uk. Oh, I'm not that bad. I'm normally not that bad. I'm out of practice. Plus I've had stuff and things going on. And what have you. Normally I get, if I was building at Expo, 15 minutes of build at most. And what I'm hoping to do at Expo is actually have nearly as bad as Jaff. Jaff just spends most of his time talking and making sheep cold and showing off his hairy hands. But yeah, it's been good. I'm gonna be regular back on Tuesdays, whether it's a build and install, a bit of both. Once a month I'm gonna do a giveaway, and yeah, it's gonna, oh, this sneeze is starting to wind me up. There you go. Done it. But I'm gearing up slowly for Expo. I will be doing a build on, well, a build on the display. Just so I don't get another one. Being rude. But that was actually quite a tame one for me. Normally it's I'm quite loud and oh fuck. Bollocks. That's going to need a wash. But yeah, I'm going to be building a rolling stock for Expo. To basically display the coils and everything. I'm also going to have it set up where I'm going to be doing any installs will be recorded. I will take the rig with me, so any installs will be recorded. Also time lapse, plus I'm actually going to do a breakdown of the Expo as well, from the home zone. Do a couple of interviews with the likes of Stuart. No, this is a long-term birdie. It actually goes. I don't actually build up for it until end of August, beginning of September. But there's things that I want to get done, ready for it, so I'm not having to do it at the just for special needs. Something behind me that doesn't look okay. No, everything looks fine. I like my horror films. We have Frank. Frank I've had for a good few years. He's watched me do every build for them few years. I've got, just bear with me. That's better. Got the Three Wise Monkey, Three Wise Skulls, Switch mod. Smell it. I've got my tube mod collection, my other Sean stands, Vape Smarter stands. I've got to dig out my other stands. He didn't die waiting for the install. That it was the other Frank that died waiting for the install. But yeah, we will have videos going up. Can I join your panel? If you want to. Not that I have a panel. For now, it's just me, myself, and I. I'm not planning on doing a panel show. If I did, I don't think a Tuesday night would be part of the panel. Would be up for a panel show. But yeah, one of those. Saturday. I don't do a show on a Saturday. I sit in the chat of another show on a Saturday. If I was thinking of doing one, it'd be like a Saturday afternoon, maybe. The Sunday night again, I'm in a chat in the chat of another show. Oh, I look nothing like Simon. Okay. 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 Whereabouts you from? Oh, you cheeky fucker! John McClintock. I know I've got the big forehead, but Hanky, you can sit on my lap anytime. Remove. Hmm. Yeah, okay, I really need to know what your age is. That's a big beer. My second one. Um, Hands haven't shrunk. Duncan Goodhughes, Bald Patch. Oh, this is good. I don't know. I don't know about Duncan Goodhughes, Bold Patch. Oh. We yes, I know the hairlines. 24 hours. Yeah, we're having a game of whack-a-troll. I don't mind it. The new one's on me. But yeah, Hanky. I am seriously beginning to like this. And if I can get a hold of a mech borrow, this would be absolutely awesome. But I'm trying to actually work my way off borrows. And see how things go. I actually want to go back onto the max, but this is starting to twist my arm again. That's a naughty piece of kit. That really is a naughty piece of kit, because I was RDAing, squonking since Expo, and now I'm back up. I think I'll be back on borrows for a little spell. What are you doing, Sprog?
Adding some ice into a bottle for Mom.
Okay, you need to fill it up with water. No more trolls. Okay, I can live with that. But yeah, it's been a good stream. I hope everyone's enjoyed what's gone on. The builds that I've done, the occasional cough. It's been one of those. It's now nearly quarter past 11. I'm gonna knock it on the head. I'll be back next week with a build on something. Don't know what. And we will, if I can get it set up properly, I will actually do some wire build, because I haven't done that in a while. Let me know what you think. I am feeling as though I'm down to one lung. Didn't cough this time. But I did that time. It's one of those. I've got to build it up. It's one of them. I've been on that for 3 years. I've only just gone on to that since May. And that tonight. Baby steps. You know, it's one of those. I haven't hit one of these properly in over 3 years. So give me some kind of a break, please. Right. I am off. It's been emotional. It's been good as always. And I had KFC tonight, and now I'm on off the load. Ooh. Bad chicken. Bad chicken. That's not good. I hope you Voop on and don't run out of bog roll, John. I am busting for a pee myself, so I am gonna skedaddle and shoot off. As I said, it's been emotional. I will be back next Tuesday. I will put a link up within the hour for next week, and no, what's it telling me? Nothing. Right, okay. Oh, bug rolls in the freezer. Oh, fair dues. And as I said, I'll be back next week. Have a good one, and I will see you in the various shows over the weekend. Take care, and goodbye.